Don't come any closer to me.
Please just hear me out.
We have nothing to discuss. You've attacked me once before.
I did not attack you. I attacked your shoe. I need it. Here's a magic bean in exchange for it.
Magic bean? Nonsense.
Don't do that.
Oh, I've already given up one shoe this evening. My feet cannot bear to lose another.
I need that shoe to have a child.
That makes no sense.
Does it make sense that you're running from a prince?
Stop!
Here, take my shoes. You'll run faster.
Oh. Who's that woman?
I do not know, sir.
Thine will cost you your life.
I've done nothing.
Like the cow.
The slipper. We've all four.
I will give this to the prince, and we will search the kingdom tomorrow for the maiden who fits this shoe.
It's mine. I don't care if this costs me my life.
Give her the slipper and all will.
What was that noise?
Sir, just a bolt of lightning in a far-off kingdom.
How dare you take off in search without me?
I'm sorry, sir. I thought that
Enough of what you thought. I employed a ruse and had the staircase smeared with pitch. And there, when she ran down, remained the young maiden's slipper.
Brilliant.
I thought so. It did create quite a mess when the other guests left.
And sir, I've succeeded in obtaining the other slipper.
Give them the slipper and all will come to a happy end.
Who are you, old man?
When first I appear, I seem deleterious.
Shut up!
Do as he says. He is obviously a spirit of some sort. And we only need one.
Yes.
Down the beanstalk, calling for his axe. When he reached the bottom, he took it and began hacking down the stalk. Suddenly, with a crash, the beanstalk fell, but there was no Jack. For all I know, he's been crushed by the ogre.
Worrying will do you no good. If he's safe, then he's safe. And if he's been crushed, well then, there's nothing any of us can do about that. Now is there? We must be off. I need my rest before tomorrow's search is to commence.
Doesn't anyone care? A giant has fallen from the sky.
The third midnight is here. You've all the objects.
Yes.
That cow doesn't look as white as milk to me.
Oh, she is. She is.
This cow has been covered with flour.
We did have a cow white as milk. Honestly, we did.
Then where is she?
She's dead.
We thought you'd prefer a live cow.
Of course I'd prefer a live cow. So bring me the dead cow and I'll bring her back to life.
You could do that?
Now.
There you are. I've been worried sick.
Mother, look, the most beautiful harp.
You've stolen too much.
You could have been killed coming down that plant.
It's stuck.
She's too heavy!
What's happening? Milky White! Now I have two friends, a cow and a harp.
Quiet! Feed the objects to the cow.
What?
You heard me. Feed them to the cow. Fill this.
I'll do it. She'll only milk for me. Squeeze, pal.
wrong ingredients. Forget about a child.
No, you wait 1 moment. We followed your instructions. 1, that cow is as white as milk.
Yes.
And 2, the cape was certainly as red as blood.
Yes.
And 3, the slipper.
Yes.
And 4, I compared that hair with this ear of corn.
I pulled it from a maiden in a tower.
You what? What were you doing there?
Well, I just happened to be passing by and...
I touched that hair. Don't you understand? I cannot have touched the ingredients.
No! The corn, the corn! What? The silky hair of the corn. Pull it from the ear and feed it to the cow, quickly.
This had better work, old man, before the last stroke of midnight, or your son will be the last of your flesh and blood.
Son? Please, not now.
Yes, meet your father.
Father? Could that be you? I thought you died in a baking accident. I didn't want to run away from you, son, but...
It's working!
She's milking!
I don't understand. Not now. Into the cup. What's happening?
What's wrong?
Where are you going? Son! Son! Father! Father! All is revenge. He's dead. And so, the mysterious man died having helped end the curse on his house. For the baker, there would be no reunion with his father, and him and his wife, bewildered, returned home. The witch, who was punished with age and ugliness that night, when her beans had been stolen and the lightning flashed, was returned to her former state of youth and beauty. And Milky White, after a night of severe indigestion, was reunited with the now wealthy Jack. As for the prince, he began his search for the foot to fit the golden slipper. And when he reached Cinderella's house, Cinderella's stepmother took the slipper into Florinda's room.
Careful, my toe.
Darling, I know.
What do we do?
You'll have to go, but when you're his bride, you can sit or ride. You'll never need to walk.
The girl obeyed, swallowing the pain, and joined the prince on his horse, riding off to become his bride.
Look at the blood within the shoe. This one is not the bride that's true. Search for the foot that fits.
And so, the prince returned the false bride and asked the other sister to put on the shoe.
Why won't it fit?
Darling, be still. Cut off a bit of the heel and it will. And when you're his wife, you'll have such a life you'll never need to walk.
The girl obeyed and swallowed her pain. But as she was helped on the back of the horse by the prince, he noticed blood trickling from the shoe.
Have you no other daughters?
To which the woman replied,
No, only a little stunted kitchen wench which his late wife left behind. But she is much too dirty, she cannot show herself.
I insist.
and when Cinderella presented herself and tried on the blood-soaked slipper, it fit like a glove.
This is the true bride!
I always wanted a son.
And much to the dismay of the stepmother and the daughters, Cinderella joined the prince on his horse and rode off.
No blood at all within the shoe. This is the proper bride for you. Fit to attend a prince.